What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the live stream. How you guys doing? Let me take this and explain to you guys. Uh, I explain to you guys why. Uh, Hi guys, I'm gonna basically explain to you guys why I think why Toyota is one of the most reliable vehicle in my opinion. You know, everybody have their own opinion. Uh, and I'm gonna go by my opinion because I never owned all the vehicles that's out there, so I'm only going off of my opinion and the factual things that I basically the factual things that I actually seen with my own eyes. And what's that word? Oh my gosh, I got a blank mind right now. My first vehicle that I ever owned. So let me try to clean my screen. The first vehicle that I ever owned was a Chevy Blazer. Sorry about that, guys. I have a little connection. I had a call coming in too, kind of mess up the connection. But anyway, the first vehicle that I owned was a Chevy Blazer. It was a 2001 Chevy Blazer, and I remember how much years I had it for, but that vehicle I had a lot of problems with that vehicle. I had fuel pump problems. I think I changed the fuel pump like maybe twice or more on that vehicle, which is sad because at that time the gas price wasn't too bad. The time that I owned it, it was like around, it was 2010, 2000, was it 2009? No, 2010. I was out of high school. That was 2010. I owned a Chevy. It was a 2001 Chevy Blazer. And I can't remember how much miles was on there, but the miles wasn't that high. It was over 100,000. It was over 100,000 miles. It ran good and everything. It rides good as well. 2001 Chevy Blazer. I had multiple problems with that vehicle. And you know what everybody say, hey, you gotta, if you take care of your vehicle, the vehicle will take care of you. So that's what I did. I did my best to change the oil. I do my own brakes and certain stuff that I worked on the vehicle to keep it running and everything. I went into, I had a couple of AC issue. The compressor had went out. I remember I went to Sears and got that job done with the AC at that time. At that time, Sears was popping here in Florida. So I got that done. Maybe about 6 months to a year. 6 months to a year. the compressor the compressor went out, so I didn't have no AC. Like it was sad. And I ended up getting it done again. I did not go back to Sears at that time. I went somewhere else to get the AC job done. So it was a different compressor. So I got that done. Later down the line, once again, like it's crazy how I had so much problems with that Chevy. That was my first vehicle, so I had to do what I had to do to take care of it. Keep it running on the road. Without a vehicle, I'm gonna be catching the bus. So I did my thing to do my best to keep up with my vehicle. But later down the line, I end up having some issues once again. I had to change the fuel pump, and it was sad. It was sad that I had to change the fuel pump when I had recently changed the fuel pump before. Within that same year. Like, come on, don't tell me the fuel pump is gonna go bad twice in 1 year. That's ridiculous. So you're trying to tell me that the part that I bought from Advanced Auto Parts or AutoZone is two faulty parts? So I just end up having a bunch of problems. Then after when I got that fixed, I remember that here we go with a water pump. Start having overheating issue. It's sad. I end up having overheating issues with it. I went and changed the water pump. It was sad. Got it flushed and everything. Changed the water pump. Brand new coolant in the vehicle. And back on the road, here I go. And after that, a year later, 6 months to a year later, starter went out. Starter. So it was bad. I had a bad history with that Chevy. And as I said, it was riding nice. As I said, it was my first vehicle, so it felt good to me. I feel like I had a good vehicle. It felt good. I was driving. I enjoyed driving it, going to work, going out. Take me places. I never really drive out of town with that vehicle. But I know I had multiple issues. I remember I had this leak. I can't remember what it's called. This thing had went bad on there as well, and I had to disconnect something in the back. But basically, when I was putting in fuel, putting in gas, it wasn't accepting the fuel. The gas was actually going on the ground, and I had to basically disconnect something to let it take it in. I can't remember what it's called. So as I said, I had a bad experience with the Chevy, and it's sad. And I remember in 2012, my ex-girlfriend, she was my girlfriend at the time, I gotta say ex now, she had bought a Chevy. And what's so crazy, I told her, hey, whatever you do, don't get no Chevy, get a Toyota. Everybody keeps saying Toyotas is a good vehicle and everything. So I took other people's advice, and I told them, hey, I told her, whatever vehicle you do, don't get no American brand. Just get you a Toyota. That will be your first car. You won't have multiple issues like that. And no matter what, you're gonna get issues with all cars. But to say you getting problem after problem back to back fast like that in 2-3 years like that, that's ridiculous. Especially if you're gonna buy something used. She ended up getting a Chevy, a Malibu. She ended up getting the Chevy Malibu, and the Malibu, I'm not gonna lie, it was nice. I can't remember how much miles she had on there. It was nice. It drove nice. I think it was the 4-cylinder model. It's either the 4 or the 6. I can't remember what model it was. I don't know. Do they have made 6 with it? I can't even remember. But anyways, she had problems with that too. She was complaining that her vehicle was burning fuels. It was so bad that her car was burning more gas than my V6. Like, it was sad. And the Chevy Blazer sit up higher because it's a 4. It's an SUV. It's a mini SUV. It was sitting up higher than her car, and she was burning more fuel than my car. Comes to know, her she had to change her fuel pump because the gas was just burning away quickly, fast. This girl had so many issues, and her car was newer than mine. Knowing that, mine was a 2001, even though it was a Chevy. She had a Malibu 2012, and she had a lot of problem. And what's so crazy, the time when I had bought my '07, my 2007, I bought my 2007 Toyota Avalon back in 2017. 2017, I had bought my Toyota Avalon. She still had her Malibu, and she had like so many different problems that I can't even recall the problems. Some problems that I never even heard of, which was sad. I was like, yo, why are you having so much problem with your car when your car is newer than mine? I had bought the 2007 Avalon Toyota, and it had 70. I bought it with like about 75,000 miles on it. Had about 75,000 miles on it when I bought it. 70 or 75,000 miles on it. And that vehicle ran. The issues, let me tell you the basic issues. I did not have no major issues. The only major issues that I had with that Avalon, that 2007, before my dad crashed it. He crashed it when I hit, like, I was over 260,000 miles. The only issues that I had with that car, the one major issue, and it wasn't even no big of a crazy issue, was the water pump had went out. So it was like about 14 years. It was a 14-year-old car at that time, 13 or 14-year-old car at that time. And so when I took it to the shop, because I didn't have the tool to do it myself, whatever, I took it to the shop. It was still running. I wasn't getting no overheating warning. The needle wasn't going up or nothing. The needle was just set. You know, everything was running normal. I was just hearing a bunch of noise coming from the right side, which means the water pump was basically going out. So when I finally took it to the shop, the mechanic took it out. He was like, yo, this is the original. He came and told me, he was like, yo, this is the original water pump. He was like, you wasn't getting no overheating issue or anything? I was like, no. I was like, the car just kept on running. I wasn't getting no overheating issue. None of that. He was like, yo, you can't, this was so bad that, and he can't believe that it was keep doing the job. The job was still getting done. It was doing the job. He was like, yo, if this was any other vehicle, the car you would already get an overheating sign. The needle would have go up, start running hot and everything. I was like, yeah, man, that's the only issue that I had with that 2007 Toyota Avalon. Everything else was basic. Of course, you got to change your battery. Of course, if the axle go bad, you got to change your axle. You know, the roads is not 100%. Certain areas, you have a lot of potholes. You know, certain areas, you have a lot of potholes and stuff. So, of course, you're going to have normal wear and tear. You know, you're going to have normal wear and tear on your vehicle. So I changed my axle on there, changed tires, changed the tires, the brakes, the battery, normal wear and tear that I change on my Toyota. While she had a bunch of issues with her Malibu, she ended up probably junking the Malibu or did a trade-in and get a Nissan Altima, and that was the worst. That was the worst decision that she ever made. She made the worst decision by getting a Nissan, because Nissans always have some type of issue, always have some type of transmission issues. So I will never get a Nissan. I will never get a Chevy. I will never waste my time getting an American vehicle, and the worst Japanese vehicle is a Nissan. I will never in my life put money down or spend money on a Nissan. Before I do that, I'd rather get a Honda or a Toyota. I will never get any American car or a Nissan. As I said, this I'm going off from my opinion, what I have experienced. This is what I have experienced. I've seen multiple problems. Uh, One of my friend, he had bought remember we was doing deliveries, and he had issue with his Hyundai. He ended up junking the Hyundai. He had multiple issues. I think it was the Elantra he had, and he had multiple issues with it, like some crazy stuff. He ended up junking it, he ended up getting a Chrysler. That was like one of the worst decisions he did. So he was like laughing at me and my friend and I. He was laughing at us because we was out doing DoorDash, delivering food, and we was like telling him like, hey, we don't recommend that vehicle that he bought because certain vehicles can't do certain work, especially when you buy them used. If you buy them brand new, hey, it's okay. But after when they hit a certain amount of miles, they're no good. They just have multiple issues. How about when we went? We went to pick up some food from not Smoky Bones, from Chili's. His vehicle started overheating. He had to get off the road early. I think he ended up canceling that order, and he had to go home. And after that, he had got that situation fixed. After that, he started having multiple problems. He didn't really tell me the problems, so all I know, he don't have that car no more. So that's why we try to tell people, hey, if you're gonna get your first car, I know sometimes you don't have the money, sometimes you only could get what you can afford. But afford, if you could avoid certain vehicles, please avoid them. Do your homework, do your research, search up online, see what's good and see what's not good. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, he ended up switching that vehicle. You don't have that car anymore. As for me, I still have my dad had crashed my 2007 Toyota Avalon. I love that car, and I end up getting about 5,500 for that car because it wasn't his fault, and end up getting 5,500 for that car. So I ended up buying a 2008. What I should have done, I should have get me a 12, my favorite body style. But sometimes when you're in a rush to get a vehicle, you're not thinking, and the things that you got to do, go to work and do certain things, go certain places. Yeah, to disconnect the connection, to disconnect the connection, end up getting a call. Every time when I get a call, when I'm on live, it disconnect the call, mess the call up. But yeah, guys, where was I? Yeah, that I wish that I had bought the 12, which is my favorite body style of the Toyota Avalon. And that car, man, I ended up buying the 08. I still have the 08 up to now. Bought the 08 back in, what year was that? wasn't too long, maybe 20, was it 2020 or 2021? I think it was 2021. I bought the 2008 Avalon, and still running strong, still running good, drive smooth as ever, like it's brand new. I like the work that they did for Toyota. The Japanese really put their foot down when they made that vehicle. It's very spacious. It's it's really it's an awesome car. But guys, remember to do your homework when you're buying your first car. Do your own research, do your investigation to get the car that you want. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up in problems in the long run, and you don't want that. Because say if you purchase a car for 5,000, even 2,500, I don't know if you're gonna find a good vehicle, a good vehicle that's a good vehicle that's 2,500 at this point. I don't know, but before do you research before you purchase your first vehicle? Do your research, investigate, see if it's reliable or not. Because you don't want to just buy something and then 6 months down, six to a year, 6 months to a year down, you end up having some type of issue. You don't want that. So make sure you do your investigation. I owned a Toyota for the longest now. This is my second Toyota car that I bought in 2020, and it's been getting the job done. I've been doing a lot of deliveries, drive for DoorDash, drive for Lyft, Uber, and it's been getting the job done. It's been just taking me all over the place. Anywhere I go, drove out of town with it, came back this way in Florida to get the job done. Um, to say it's an old vehicle right now, I'm over 200,000 miles already? I think I'm over 200,000 miles right now on the '08 Avalon, or 100 and something thousand miles. I can't remember. But the miles is higher on that car right now, and it's still doing the job, still getting the job done. No, never had no engine issue, never had no transmission issue. All of it is straight basic wear and tear, tire, brakes, excuse me, tires, brakes, battery. I recently switched out the starter. I had already changed the water pump before, uh, and that's about it. The axle, I changed the whole front end, which is the axle, the control arms, the shocks, the wheel bearing, all that in. Changed the ball joints, all that, all that I changed before. Um, yeah, all that I changed, I replaced all of that. So right now the car is running. Got new tires in the front, of course. The only thing that I need right now with my Avalon right now is two brand new shocks in the back, and I also need to get new tires in the rear. Once I get that done, and yeah, once I get that done, I should be good. Don't have to worry about no further issue at the moment. So that's about that, guys. Guys should let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you guys have any issue. Tell me about y'all Tell me about any other issue that you guys had or have, you know, in the past, or even what's going on right now, with your vehicle. How many problems you guys had? Let me know. As I said, when I had that Blazer, it had some serious issue. Let me go back downstairs. Had some serious issue. Blazer. And he had a 2000, I think it was like a 2005 problems, transmission problem, transmission cooler, oil leaks. So the transmission cooler, that right there was crazy, because when the vehicle heat up to a certain temperature, I should have put some water in this refrigerator. I should have. I didn't. When that vehicle heats up to a certain temperature, what happens? The car start overheating. No. No. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It didn't overheat. I can't remember. But what happened? You couldn't able to accelerate when it heats up to a certain temperature. The car will not accelerate. So basically, you'll be stepping on the gas, and when you step on the gas pedal, you hear the engine rev, but the vehicle is not going nowhere. So you basically would have to sit back, shut the car off, and basically wait until the vehicle cooled down before you could take off and get to your destination. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. But that's what I had to do. Like, I had borrowed his car. He told me about the issue, and what happened. I was driving to work, and it didn't want to accelerate. I had to pull off the road, shut the car down. It was very embarrassing. Shut off the car, wait for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, start back the car, and then start driving to the job. Transmission cooler, when that issue happens with your Nissan, you gotta get that issue fixed, because when the car heats up to a certain extent, you're not gonna go nowhere. You're gonna be stepping on the gas. The engine is gonna accelerate, making a bunch of noise. You're gonna hear the rev. You're gonna hear the rev from the engine, and that rev, but the car is not gonna go nowhere. Yeah, guys. Man, I appreciate you guys coming to my live stream. Appreciate the love and support, you guys. Any information? My PayPal. My PayPal is in the description, that you guys could donate whatever doesn't matter. It's up to you. No, I really appreciate it though. But yeah, I love my Toyota. Toyota will take you, once you take care of your vehicle, especially like a Toyota, it'll take you where you want to go. I remember they had some issues. 'Cause, it's man made. Remember back in the year 2000, I think it's 2008, 9. I don't know about the 10 version, but I know the four cylinders Camrys, they had oil consumption issue. I can't remember what was the actual problem, but there was burning a lot of oil. Yeah, Toyotas was burning a lot of oil. The oil was just, it was crazy. It was burning a lot of oil back then for that year. The four-cylinder Camrys, it was the 2008 and I think this 2009. They was burning a lot of oil, and that was a major issue. So I'm not going to disregard that, you know. But one thing with Toyota, they make sure if they have an issue, they make sure they fix it, and make sure they don't have that ongoing thing. As for Nissan, from ever since I know myself, from the 2000s with the Nissans, those vehicles forever having transmission issues, oil issues, burning oil issues. Like it's just sad. It's like the Nissan company, they don't care, and why should I? You know, I'm not gonna invest in my money to get something that is no good, and they don't fix. They don't listen to their customers. And the reason why a lot of people around here walk around and drive around a lot of Nissans is because they're cheap. Even though you have bad credit, they recommend you'll be automatically be approved to get a Nissan. Here in Florida, when you look up a vehicle and you end up seeing a lot of used vehicle, and it's in Miami, a lot of them is going to be salvage or rebuilt title in Miami. And most of those cars is Nissans, because they either have some type of transmission problem, transmission issues, or some other issues that they have, that somebody turn it in, trade it in, and get something better. Remember my cousin ex-boyfriend, he had bought a Nissan. He said it was nice and whatever, and like a week, ended up having the person he bought it from. He was so mad because he said it had transmission issue, and it was a new vehicle. It was up there. It's so sad. The year of the vehicle was like a newer one. I think it was like a 17 or 18. They had transmission issues. I had another friend. She had a 20, I think it was 17 or 18 as well. And her vehicle was burning oil. She went to the dealership, and the dealership told her, oh, nothing is wrong with it. It's okay. It's all right. How is it gonna be all right if the vehicle is burning oil, have a burning oil consumption? That's not right. They just tell the customers anything, and they don't care about their customers. But yeah, guys, I love my Toyota. It's the same, Toyota Lexus is the same maker. Uh, for the people who don't like or don't want to get and they want to get a luxury car, get you a Lexus. Get you a Lexus. You are not gonna be disappointed. Car is nice, it's fast, it's luxury. Now I know a lot of people love to go to the Germans, love to go to BMW, love to get a Audi or get a Mercedes, maybe a Porsche or whatever, because they are nice, they're luxury, they are fast. If you don't have the money to maintain that vehicle, you are going to be in problem. That those vehicles is like money pits. I own a Audi Q7 before. I'm not gonna lie, that SUV was beautiful. It was nice. But when I had problem, it was a problem. It wasn't no basic problem with that problem. It's sad. So it's all good and dandy. It's nice and everything to have, you know. It's nice and everything to have and own a luxury vehicle. But which luxury vehicle you're gonna run and get? Feel me? I'd rather get me a nice luxury vehicle that don't have no don't give you no issues, no major repair bill issues. When you go to the Germans, I'm not gonna lie. When you go to the Germans, the car is really nice. It's really luxury, really fast, quick takeoff, uh, beautiful interior, just really nice. Now, the problem is the issue with the problem with those cars. That's the downfall. That's the downfall with those cars. And as I said, I owned the Audi Q7 before. It rides nice. It was fast, and I had the V8 version. And they don't make V8s no more. When those cars end up having some type of electrical, they make those cars with so many electronics that sometimes, yeah, my internet going in and out, guys. But yeah, those cars are money pits. Those cars are money pits. Like, yo, it's crazy. You don't want to get a vehicle that you can't afford. You don't want to put money down and you paying for a vehicle for 4 to 7 years, making payments, and you end up having some type of problem before you finish paying off the vehicle. Or you don't want to have warranty on the vehicle and you don't have no issue, and then you end up having an issue on the vehicle when the warranty is up, or the warranty don't cover the issue that you have. That is messed up right there. So to be advised, you guys, I rather get me a Toyota. Or if I want to get me, if you want to get, as I said, if you want to get a luxury vehicle, if you want to get you a luxury vehicle, get a Lexus. Get that RX 350 SUV. You could get the NX. You could get the IS. You could get the ES 350 sedan. You'll be all right. You're gonna be in luxury, smooth ride, quick takeoff. It's a nice car, less issues. When you buy a car, you want to buy a car with confidence, knowing that in the long run, you're only gonna have to do some light repairs, not no major repairs that you gotta dig into the repair, and then when you get your bill is over $1,000. You don't want none of that. That's why I don't recommend German vehicles at all. Those are money pits. When you get a German vehicle, they're nice. German vehicles are nice. I'm not gonna lie. I can't down anybody. A Mercedes, a BMW, a Audi, a Porsche, German vehicles are nice cars. I can't down them for that. But if you end up having to do some type of repair on that vehicle and you don't have the money, and certain mechanics not going to touch those type of vehicles just because the name, number one, and number two, the type of repairs they have to get done. Some certain mechanics don't know certain things. Some of them is not technicians, they're mechanics. So if you're not a certified tech, a lot of them don't touch those type of vehicle, and once they see those type of vehicle, they already see money already. They will assume that you have the money to spend to get the job done, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend getting none of those vehicles. I love my Toyota. I will stick with my Toyota in the long run. In the future, if I want to get me a luxury car, I will. I will get me a Lexus. It's either the ES350, or I'll just get me the RX. Get the RX 350. And I would get like the 2020 body style because it look bigger to me. I know they have the newer ones, and and the newer ones look smaller. They probably put more electronics in there, more features in there to make it look more updated. Uh, I don't want nothing with no hybrid in there, so that's why I rather stick with the petrol vehicle only, engine, straight engine. I don't want no electric, nothing with my car. I don't want no hybrid, no nothing with no hybrid. And making these cars these days that a normal person can't even work on his own car if you could get electrocuted if you do something wrong. But yeah, I stick to my Toyota. Hondas is nice. If you don't like Toyotas, trust me, the Hondas is nice. The Accord is nice. The Honda Accord is nice. The Acura is nice, but you do have to do your investigation, do your research with certain Acuras, because I know some of the SUVs. I can't remember which one. They had some issues as well, and you don't want to get no vehicle with no issue. So if you're smart enough buying your first vehicle, please do your research. I know a lot of people is not gonna love Hondas. A lot of people is not gonna don't like Toyotas. But any other vehicle that you planning on getting, please do your own investigation. Feel me? Please do your investigation. Please. But yeah, guys, that's how it goes. I enjoy my Toyota. I never had no major issue. No major issue with my Toyota Avalon. I love it. It rides nice. It rides smooth, and it's a 2008. It's not even the newer one. It's not even. I don't like the 2013 body style. I like maybe from the. I like my favorite body style of the Avalon is the 2012, the 2011, 2012 body style. Now, as for the newer ones, maybe from the 19 and up, it's not bad, but they discontinue them. It's a nice car. It rides really good. I know they have newer features in the newer ones. It's okay, They have newer features in the newer ones, and I'm I'm glad that I picked that vehicle. I love that vehicle just because the way how it drives is the same engine as the ES350 Lexus. That's why it rides so smooth, and it's bigger. It's an extended cabin. The seat could recline back. I know it's nice. The 2008 Avalon is nice. I wish that I had got the 2012 body style, because that's my favorite body style. But hey, maybe in the future I would get it. Just never know. Guys, I'm gonna cut this right here. Hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Hope you guys enjoy my live stream. I appreciate the love and support. Peace. Bye bye. Take care. God bless. Until another day, another time. Until I upload another, I go live again. I should go live again and show you guys what tools that I have, what tools that I use, and probably let you guys know the things that I change on my car on my own, to keep my car running and keep going and everything, and if this video help you guys, or any one of my video help you guys, you want to support me any type of way, my PayPal is in the description, and any one of my videos, just go into the description box, click on the link, it'll take you to your PayPal. If you have PayPal, you could support me with any amount of money you want to. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. If you do, you donate any amount of money to me, help me with better equipment. And knowledge is power. The more you know, the better for the world. The more we live, the longer we live, the more we learn. Certain things I never knew, and the more life progresses, we learn new things. Learn new things every day. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming through, watching, supporting me. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep empowering each other, lift up each other, keep supporting each other. We learn new things, But thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe. Peace, bye-bye. Take care. And I'm out.